Hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 59 of Raincoat Blind. Last time, we discovered that Dr. Huesca was killed in his lab, and then basically we got busted by the Peacekeepers. Basically, they tried to arrest us, but then we escaped them because Desuhiko, he just decided to tackle them, just fueled by his appreciation that Yuma set him up on a date. Desuhiko basically just charged at him, just charged Yomi, holding him back. The Peacekeepers were doing nothing, but then we escaped down into the hallway, only to find that Yaku was killed, or rather, he was fatally wounded by a hitman, the same one who got Huesca, and then basically we were saved by Halara and Vivia, and then we escaped to this room. So now we're going to discover what Vivia's forte is. Let's go.
Vivia, will you tell me about your forte?
I just remembered. I heard rumors about him back at the WDO. Vivia Twilight can supposedly solve crimes in his sleep.
Yeah, because that's all he does.
In his sleep?
It's not a big deal. My condition lets me do detective work while sleeping. Kinda like how some people sneeze differently than others. In my case...
Oh, just get to the point. We're running out of time. Can you or can't you do this investigation?
Oh, the point? Well, the point is, at the end of the rainbow is an ancient battlefield.
Hey, can I punch you just this once?
Get him, tiny man! You and I are on the exact same page right now.
I swear, at this point, I love how Shinigami just swarmed up to Desuhiko. Just her entire viewpoint of him has gone complete 180.
If I skip too much, you won't understand. Reading the first and final page of a novel won't give you any notion about the story.
I don't want to hear about some story. Tell us about your forte!
I'll explain. His forte is spectral projection. He can control his own ethereal self.
So essentially an astral projection.
Ethereal self. I suppose I should call it a soul or a ghost. He is not confined by the laws of physics, which means he can pass through walls and floors. And all the while, other people cannot see him.
In other words, you can turn yourself into a ghost?
So you can investigate without being seen by the Peacekeepers.
I won't do it.
Huh?
Hey, now's not the time to back down. I'm not asking you to read the room or whatever, but at least do something for your friends here.
You think I don't care about my friends? I've made my decision because I care for all of you. You're all determined to fight. But don't you think it'd be better to do as the Peacekeepers say?
No! Because otherwise we're getting bullets to the head.
You may be able to get Chief Yako medical attention in exchange for surrendering.
The only medical attention that Yomi would give to Yako would be another 4 cc's of foot to the head.
Don't you think that's the highest chance of survival out of all our options?
Surrender. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Don't you have any pride as a detective?
Not at all.
Whoa, that sure was blunt.
Clinging to pride is why conflict will never vanish from this world. I hate conflict. I'd rather live in a quiet and peaceful world. Butterflies cross the lake, and snowy flowers conceal the moon. I simply wish to sleep soundly in a serene world. Is it such a crime to hold this small wish?
If no one else is willing to say it, then I will warn you. It's a sin to waste such a talent given to you.
Yeah, especially when Halara would be using it to rob banks.
You are skilled as a detective. However, you lack the willpower to make use of it.
Yeah, you can't profit from it, which disgusts Halara.
Why is that? Are you afraid of something? Or perhaps you are laughing at the rest of us.
I'm happy to hear you have such high regard for me, Halara. But you're simply overestimating me. I didn't become a detective because I wanted to be. And as to whether or not I'm afraid, I would say that I may be. When you desire something, you're afraid of losing it. And yet,
Sorry.
is the truth even worth it?
It's no use. I thought he was incomprehensible, but he's actually completely bonkers. Look at the chief. He's dying here. Doesn't it hurt your soul even a little? I can't believe you'd go and spout all this nonsense right now.
I apologize if I've offended you. Don't worry. I'll stop talking. As usual, I'll simply go to a dark place, out of sight, out of mind.
Bastard! You gotta stop him!
How?
Vivia, please, wait. I don't understand what you're saying, but I know we need your help right now. If you say you won't cooperate with the investigation, I don't mind. But in exchange, will you please hold hands with me?
Are you trying to make up? I don't remember us fighting to begin with.
No, I just want to borrow your power.
Ah, this is your coalescence, is it?
You knew and were just playing dumb?
But how does he know?
If
I
it's
don't think we
just
told him.
holding hands, I don't mind. I have no reason to decline.
Shinigami?
What is this sensation? I knew it already, but this guy is strange.
Strange? Yeah, he is kind of a weird person.
Yeah, I can just imagine what the mystery labyrinth for this chapter is gonna be like.
That's not what I meant.
So, you can now use spectral projection? If so, I must warn you. When using my Forte, your body will act as though you're asleep. You better lay down before you begin.
All right.
You'll be defenseless while using it, so be careful. No, everyone is here, so you don't have to
Yeah,
worry.
Halara will just kick any threats away.
Also, your ghost form doesn't mean you're completely safe from harm.
Hey, Yuma. Do you think you can do it?
I don't know, but I'll try. Can you watch over my body in the meantime?
Why are you asking Desuhiko when you could basically have Fubuki or Halara to do it?
Yeah, you can count on me.
Go and investigate to your heart's content. We'll handle things here.
Understood. There's not much time. I need to proceed with the investigation and get everyone out of here. I have to do this for Chief Yako.
Wow, your soul actually came out!
So this is spectral projection. It's strange to see myself outside of my own body.
Let's see.
Ow! Wait, it didn't hurt, but it feels like I bumped into something. Is it because I've become a spirit like you, Shinigami?
Looks like I can smack you directly now. I'm loving this.
So now Shinigami's just going to go slap
Makes
Abby.
me feel really uneasy.
Lucky for you, I'm here. Now we're literally soulmates.
Okay, Amaterasu Corporation, Security, Corporation, Robot Researchers, Shinigami Secret, Riverbank, Electrical Power, Pay, WDO, Kanai Ward, Corporation. Okay, we searched through everything.
His soul has probably left his body about now.
Huh? Really? He doesn't look all that different to me.
Looks like Desuhiko can't see me. I'm sure I can investigate without the Peacekeepers spotting me now.
By the way, Yuma, I'm sure you're hovering right above the floor near us. You're only doing so subconsciously. Right now, you're truly free from the shackles of the laws of fit. Similarly, it may at first be difficult to pass through a wall due to the preconceived notion that you'll be blocked. To begin, Try passing through a door. Your consciousness views doors innately as passageways. Why don't you try it out?
I'm passing through the door.
You and I are the same now, Master.
Wow, you really made it. This means I can freely go in and out of places I couldn't before.
Also, the hallway is brightly lit now. Seems like the regular power switched back on.
Anyway,
It's so bright in here.
Murder scene. We need to hurry up before more Peacekeepers arrive.
Yep, Mysterical.
What the heck is that?
Whoa, it's huge. I wonder how many people are in there.
Looks like we can't go this way. Let's look for another path.
But why is there just a giant spirit ball there? Why are there so many giant spirit balls everywhere?
What are those?
Friends of your Shinigami?
Lost wandering souls. They're your natural enemies while you're in ghost form.
Is this what Vivia was warning us about?
Yeah, just be careful not to touch them.
What happens if I do?
You'll be joining them! I can't wait to see that!
Why are you excited about that? Anyway, let's be careful and make sure not to touch them.
Time for the tutorial!
Get to Dr. Hiseka's critical lab, but watch out for the wandering souls. Wandering souls will drag whatever it touches into the afterlife, so be careful. So spooky.
Alright, let's hurry.
Let's go!
We can't get out anywhere. Everywhere's blocked up by these things.
We have to hurry to the crime scene.
How do I get around?
We have to hurry to the crime scene.
Go, go, go! You can't go this way.
Well, I can't go the other way either. Oh, I see how we're supposed to do this.
Oh, that was a close one.
Why can't we go through walls?
It's flowing like a waterfall.
Okay,
There's so many!
let's see if we can get around. Okay. Okay, don't touch it, don't touch it.
Just a bit more.
How does Vivia investigate? What happens in this lab? How many people did Hiseka kill? No! Is it gonna send us all the way back?
We have to hurry to the crime scene.
Okay, did I mean to touch that one?
We have to hurry to the crime scene.
Go, go, go!
Okay.
I was really sweating!
Okay, please tell me that there are no spirits behind this door. Watch out, we run to the spirits of 500 children. Okay.
We're here. I hope there's no one inside.
Who cares if there is? Not like they can see you anyway.
It's a matter of how I feel. Even if they can't see me, it'd make me uneasy if Peacekeepers were there.
So that's how it is. I'm already used to it, so I didn't notice.
Why couldn't we have just faced the walls?
Nobody's here. Guess the Peacekeepers have better stuff to do than investigate after all that happened. I wonder if the doctor's body is still here.
Maybe the doctor's soul is still floating around here, unable to pass.
Don't touch my scrap metal! I will not leave this world! I'm not going to hell until I'm sure my scrap metal is safe!
I just scared myself!
Hey, if we meet the doctor's soul, maybe we can ask him what happened.
This may be weird coming from me, but I doubt it'll be that easy.
I guess so. We'll just have to take this one step at a time.
Okay, investigation time.
This intercom is connected to the doctor's lab. I spoke to Dr. Huesca a few times over this. We were talking on the intercom when the incident started. Dr. Huesca, I'll come get you. Can you shut off the security on your end?
Sorry.
What the?
Dr. Huesca? What's wrong?
Wait, who are you? Help! Somebody come help me!
Doctor? Doctor! If the doctor was attacked by someone, that means the intruder was already inside at the time. So it has to have been the hitman. How did he get inside? The security system was still active, so it should have been impossible to enter. How did the killer get in? And where did he go after murdering the doctor?
Okay. Investigate that.
This is the airlock. Let's check it out in case there are any clues. That sure is suspicious, man.
This is the decontamination device. If toxic gas leaks from the other chamber, this device is supposed to ensure it doesn't spread. What's inside the vents? I want to scope it out further, but I'm too sure.
Can you float in this one?
Master, did you forget you're a ghost right now?
Oh, right! I can just do this.
The power of shortness basically overcomes everything.
I'm floating. Whoa!
No kidding. This spectral projection is such a convenient Forte. If that anemic vampire joined the investigation from the start, this could have gone much faster.
Maybe, but there's no point in debating it now. The vent has a cover with bars on it. It looks hollow inside, but it's too dark to say for... The cover has a hinge on it. It looks like it can be easily opened and closed. Oh, that's right. I can't touch it since I'm a ghost right now. But there's no need to open it with my hand. I can just stick my head inside. There's a lot of space in here.
Hey, maybe this was the way out. The intruder must have come through here. So that's it, right? That solves everything.
This is the main part of the decontamination device. During decontamination, the fins rotate to suck out air. The structure isn't built for someone to get inside. It's designed to filter air and nothing else. This couldn't be used as an escape route.
Well, having an easy escape out of a locked room is like covering your pizza in anchovies.
How's that?
Because it'd ruin the whole thing!
Sure. The cover is easy to open and close, probably for maintenance.
There's no harm in remembering this. It could be a clue for something else.
Okay, key. Okay, nothing else here.
We've arrived! It's the dangerous toxic gas chamber! Once it detects an intruder, it'll puff out toxic gas. It's a room with a terrifying contraption. Well, it's disarmed, so there's nothing to worry about. Also, you're a ghost, so it wouldn't detect you anyway.
Let's check this out too.
I'll find out for you!
Anything? Here we go.
So this is where the toxic gas comes out.
It's supposed to be super fatal, right?
Yeah, the toxic gas is bacterial, so regular gas masks aren't supposed to work against it. Even if you hold your breath, it'll be absorbed through the skin. And there is no treatment for it in the world. The bacteria takes time to spread through your body, and you'll supposedly die after about 30 minutes. Someone said you need a spacesuit to move through here safely.
Well, we just not mention Mako's name. We're afraid that he's gonna be like Voldemort and just pop out of nowhere if you say his name.
Such a scary trap. Whoever invented it won't have a peaceful death. Wait, that already happened!
There doesn't seem to be a secret exit. Which makes sense, as it defeats the purpose of having a toxic gas chamber.
If that's the case, how did the intruder get through the chamber?
Right now, I have no idea.
Well, they could have somehow convinced Dr. Huesca to open it up.
Let's go to the next one! And we've arrived at the last room, the panel chamber. There are 9 panels divided in a 3x3 grid, and you must step on them in the order that the doctor set. Make one mistake, and you get zapped with high voltage!
The high voltage isn't just a threat. We've seen what happened to Amapel. It's not a problem since security is disarmed at the moment.
Also, you're still a ghost master.
Okay.
Attention!
Button.
And here's what all that security was protecting. Pressing this switch opens the door to the doctor's lab. We managed to get this far earlier, thanks to Amapel and Fubuki's Forte.
I see it all like it's flashing right before my eyes.
Looks like this is it, my man. Hurry up and hit that switch.
We just need to stretch Amapel's arm out to that switch.
We're in a hurry, but this door is moving so slowly. Yuma, that should be good enough. Hurry up and move Amapel through that crack in the door.
Oh yeah, didn't the researcher mention when an arm's extended, no other controls will function? I guess I need to pull back the arm first.
Now we can move again. Hurry, Yuma.
I remember the trouble you had waiting for the door to open.
It opened really slowly, and we also had to retract Amapel's arm.
We tried to hurry inside, but Amapel suddenly fell over.
There were no steps or obstacles, so why did that happen?
Someone just pushed Amapel over while rushing out of the room.
I'm sure it was pushed by the fleeing culprit.
That has to be it. Which means we passed by the culprit as he headed out.
Yeah, but how? We didn't see anyone.
We're not done investigating yet. I need to look things over in more detail.
Or we're just not allowed to go in. What are we missing? Okay, anything over here?
Hey, why are you going back?
Because Yuma doesn't want us to go forward.
We're not done investigating.
Okay, I'm not seeing anything. What are we missing? We already checked the door.
We're not done investigating yet.
What?
We're not done.
What do we need to investigate, Yuma?
You can do it, Master!
Okay, what are we missing?
You better hurry, or Fuzzhead will really be in danger.
I'm trying to see what's going on here. Okay, what's going on? Okay, I'm not seeing anything. Aha, here we are.
This is the decontamination device in the panel chamber. It looks like it's here to purify any toxic gas that escapes from the chamber next door. But the cover doesn't open and close like the decontamination device in the airlock. There's no way someone can fit through.
I see.
Now can we go in?
Oh, the Peacekeepers are here!
Yeah, but they can't see us.
No need to worry about it. They can't see you at all.
It still feels pretty weird.
Okay, apparently this guy wasn't fine doing his dishes. Blocking off his refrigerator like that.
There's canned food and water bottles here. This all looks like food. There isn't much left.
The guy wasn't right in the head if he was surviving for months on such plain food.
Yeah, it's fairly strange.
Okay. Talk to you.
The Peacekeepers are still talking. I wonder what else they have to say.
By the way, do you know anything about this dead old guy?
Yeah, I worked security here. The geezer was famous in the worst possible. He took
Sorry.
advantage of people for his research and didn't care how many were sacrificed. He seemed to have gotten even more and more arrogant over the last few years. 3 years ago, the higher-ups canned his big project. He lived as a shut-in after that.
A big project? Is it the same one Makoto mentioned?
He was part of a big project that was cancelled in the past. He's shut himself in here ever since.
There's really no way to verify now if that research was about homunculi.
The old man was hard of hearing, so he couldn't really hear what anyone said. When it comes to other people, their words literally fell on deaf ears. And that being said, he could read lips.
Read lips? So we watched someone's mouth to figure out what they were saying?
Lip reading? So that explains what he said back then.
Who the hell are you? I refuse to speak with any disrespectful hoodlums. Either take off your mask or present someone whose mouth I can view.
Back then, the doctor refused to talk with Makoto. It was because he couldn't read his lips due to the mask he wore.
Between you and me, there were some suspicious rumors about the old man.
He got really defensive over his big pile of scrap metal for some reason.
What rumors?
Yeah, I wanna know.
Really, I'm just disappointed that there really isn't a big pile of scrap metal in here. That would have just completed the joke.
He said he shut himself in here for research. He was plotting something bad.
And what's that?
He was planning to flee from Kanai Ward.
That's stupid! It's not even possible!
Well, it's just a rumor. After what happened, I'll never know.
Yeah, he could have teamed up with Akari. They could have went a raft, steal the vaults like some sort of Scooby-Doo duo.
Uh-huh. So he was planning to flee the city. I guess that's what the geezer was up to. Master, looks like he got some nice info since he turned into a ghost.
Trying to escape Kanai Ward would be considered betraying Amaterasu Corporation. Did the hitman go after him because of this? Someone in Amaterasu Corp who knows the doctor could have hired a hitman to kill him. But who?
Yeah, just his mugshot right here. Okay, his laundry room. And his bathroom. He didn't have a shower. Okay, there was a bathtub. I was about to say, if he didn't have a shower, just that would really add a whole new level to this sort of thing. Okay, I'm about.
The we used is still here. I did promise to return it. Huh? What's this? Looking at it carefully, there's a mark on the back of its head. Is that a shoe print?
Huh? Well, what's a shoe print doing there?
I don't remember seeing this mark when we sent Amapel into the airlock. Could it have been from back then? When we tried to enter the lab, Amapel fell over.
The green culprit kicked it! It must have left a mark!
Or maybe they used Amapow as a footstool.
You did it, Master! You finally found a sign of the killer! All that's left is to figure out how the culprit managed to get through that perfect security.
That's the biggest mystery here.
Okay, the bed. Okay, Dr. Scorps.
Dr. Huesca. I never even got to ask him about the homunculi. And now he's dead.
He has 3 wounds on his back. A knife is still stuck in one of them. He doesn't appear to have any other injuries. It's safe to assume this was the cause of death. I'm like an awesome detective's assistant.
Thanks, you've been a great help.
Say it again. Compliment me more.
Okay, 3 stab wounds. Knife used as the knife used as the murder weapon.
The knife is probably the murder weapon. It has a unique shape. There's an inscription on it. I can see the letter F.
Hey, shouldn't we move the corpse out of here soon? They're always telling us to clear out corpses quickly since the rain makes them rot so fast.
What rain would really be impacting this area? This place is probably climate controlled.
Nah, we leave it alone until we receive further orders. Did you see the knife stuck in his back? It's the one that Fink the slaughter artist uses, right? I've heard about his knives inscribed with the letter F. They say that's his proof to his clients that he was the one who got the job done.
So Fink the slaughter artist really killed the doctor? I thought those detectives did it.
Either way, it doesn't matter. Hey, don't you think a knife from a famous hitman would go for a high price?
Huh? You thinking of stealing evidence? You better not keep it all for yourself.
So that unique knife belongs to Fink the slaughter artist. Speaking
Yeah,
of
really,
which,
just... Yeah, Yomi finds out that evidence was stolen and sold for money. He would be upset that that happened. No, he'd be upset that he was left out of the loop.
the knife near Chief Yako looked strangely similar to this. So the doctor was, in fact, killed by Fink?
Okay. Okay, doctor's computer, medicine cabinet.
The stuff here appears to be chemicals. There are symbols on each label. The one on the front is...
Oh, I know this symbol. It's probably sulfuric acid. It's a highly acidic liquid that can melt anything.
sulfuric acid. I better not touch it then. Then again, I can't touch anything right now. This is the doctor's computer. The screen looks like it's in sleep mode. I'm sure it contains some important data, but I can't touch it in ghost form. I wish there was a way to check it out.
It's so sad when you can't touch anyone. I totally know the feeling. I guess you just gotta give up.
Okay,
There's an
notes.
open notebook on the desk. Does it have to do with the doctor's research? It contains symbols and diagrams. Looks like he's splashing liquid on someone. What does it mean?
My next experiment. How much will a person scream if they have sulfuric acid thrown in their face? They do. Okay, this is a great day for science.
Wait. I remember seeing this symbol on a shelf back there. I knew it. It's the symbol for sulfuric acid. If that's the case, was he trying to splash acid on people?
Sulfuric acid would melt a person's clothes and skin. Why would the doctor want to do that?
I don't know, maybe the homunculus project? Basically throwing acid on, see how acid responds.
Melting clothes and skin.
Okay. Okay, plants. Okay, can we investigate anything here?
There are other places to check out, you know.
Ah, vent.
There's a small vent here.
Okay, we don't have light brights in spirit form apparently.
It's not large enough for a person to get through, and the cover is fixed in place.
The only culprits who could get through here would be fairies or gnomes.
I think that's about it.
Okay, I'm not gonna repeat that.
That should do it for the investigation.
And I think that would do it for the episode, because I think now would be a good time to end things off. Anyways, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever that you want. And with that, I'll see you next time. Bye.